Hello, Tranquil Living Tribe. So this is the August Voicwork practice. I'm going to pick up where we left off in June, actually. We were doing the long vowel sounds, and now I want to introduce you to the short vowel sounds. So these two practices are really foundational for vocal toning practices, and once you are familiar, then you can begin to mix and match and move into different syllables. So anyway, we'll be working with the short vowels. So the sounds that we can make today are like ah or ah. We can make the eh sound, eh, the I sound, the short I. Instead of the O, it would be the oo, and then or the ah, which is actually very similar to the flat A. So, and then A, I, O, and U, which is the sound. So those are the short vowel sounds, and next time maybe we'll start combining the short and the long vowel sounds and start to create more interesting sounds and what are called overtones. So today, let's just, you'll need to be sitting or standing for this practice for the best results. And make sure that you are, if you're sitting, that you are upright with a straight spine to support your breath. So just tune into your breath to begin. And just notice, maybe you're breathing more in your chest than your belly, or vice versa. Just see if you can maybe expand the breath a little bit deeper, a little bit wider, to accommodate the entire span or circumference of the diaphragm. And center the body. Quiet the mind. So on the next inhalation, we will pause at the top of the breath, and then on the exhalation, together we will make the sound ah. Now ah is very much, and in multiple traditions, assigned to the heart chakra. So you can place your hands on your heart if you like, just to feel some of the resonance that happens there. So let's breathe in together. Let it come to its natural end for your breath. If you have more breath or less breath than me, then your sound may be longer or shorter. But I want you to completely let your breath out rather than truncate or shorten the sound. Okay, again, breathing in. Okay, did you last for your whole breath that time? Okay, some of the other things that are really important here, you want to open your mouth as much as possible. And for some people that can feel really, there can be a lot of inhibition about just opening the mouth and letting the sound pour out. In fact, it's one of the things that makes it difficult for people to sing. So try to intentionally open the mouth quite wide. The other thing is that it doesn't really matter what pitch you are releasing the sound on. You don't have to match mine if your voice is lower or higher, or you want to be lower or higher. You can do anything you want. Doesn't even have to sound pretty. Okay, so let's do another ah together. Breathing in. So I hope that last one felt more relaxed, more open, and comfortable for your voice. All right, so we're going to move into the next vowel sound now. So this is the short E, which is eh. We will breathe in together, pause for a moment, and then at the exhalation, release the eh sound. Ready? Same rules apply. Let it last for your entire breath rather than matching anyone else's. And keep your face relaxed. Let's try that again. Breathing in. Notice here how the position of the tongue changes. You can go back to the ah for a minute and feel how the mouth feels, the shape of the mouth, versus when you make the eh sound and how the tongue slightly changes. Let's do another one, being aware of the shape of the mouth. Just pause and feel that reverberation through the body. Okay, so let's move on to the short I sound. Now this one is a little challenging because it doesn't lend itself well to an open mouth sound, but just notice how it changes your sensation. Breathing in. When you're toning these sounds, you can also turn your attention towards where you're feeling them in your body. Certain sounds and even certain pitches might resonate in different places: chest, head, nose, belly. So be aware of that on the next tone. Ready? And we'll do one more with the short I. Ready? Breathe in. Now, one might think that it's the toning and the sound that is the most important aspect of toning, but actually the silence after the tone is of equal, if not greater, importance. So take your time to just steep in the lasting vibration that you've created. So now we'll go on to A-E-I-O, so the short O, or in this case it's going to be the oo sound, okay? And this one can be quite powerful. especially in the lower belly or the sacral area. So check it out. Breathing in. Where did you feel that? Let's do another. Again, keep real relaxed in the face and the jaw. O mouth. Breathing in. Now that one was a change of pitch for me, and I actually felt it more in my head, which if you joined me in that change of pitch, you might have noticed something different than the first one we did. Okay, last time for the short ooh. Ready? Ooh. All right, so we are on the short U sound, which is the Good. So let's breathe in. So on this one, notice what's happening more in the back of the mouth and how that might be different from some of the other sounds you've made. Let's do another one. Now you might have felt a slight similarity between the ah and the there, and if you did, like I did, you might want to go back to the ah sound and then try the sound and see if you can distinguish the subtleties that are actually there. Last time for the breathing in. So now is a great time to go back and try each of the short vowels again and determine which one of them feels most resonant for you, which one feels most powerful for you. It might be different. Which one feels most difficult? There are a lot of reasons why this can be happening, and I'm not going to go into those. I just want you to be aware and notice some of the differences in sensation and feeling that arise for you. All right, so that is your that's your August. So that is your August voice practice. And in September, we'll start to combine the short and long vowel sounds. Okay, have fun.